Hello, I'm back down on Eastley Beach, just hopefully improving from yesterday, but there's a load of people down here. So the first thing I'm going to try is this uptide casting that you were talking about yesterday. Luckily there's nobody up there. And I've lengthened my snoods, like he said. But fortunately for me today, Mrs. B let me use the car. And further to yesterday's success with that 4-ounce weight, I thought I'd try a 5-ounce weight, which I haven't used since I had my old pound foot fish casters. A little bit nervous about that leader knot. We'll see. So how many can I see? 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4 or 5 people up there. They must have seen Justin's place that he put on Facebook. But yes, it'll be a bonus if I catch anything. But I wanted to just put all of his things in practice that he was telling me about yesterday. And yes, that's the excuse I gave Mrs. B anyway. Bless her, she didn't mind. Right. So there's the much longer snood on the top one, and a similar length on the bottom. So we'll bait it up. I think we'll just go straight with lug to start with. No, that's okay. I've got my casting spool, so I'll have to use a bit of inner tube. Well, I've done that for years, using the inner tube. Right, so that's some lug, that's the ragworm, and here's the lugworm. Yeah, they all look alright as well. I put a little bit of salt on them yesterday, as suggested. And they're still slapping alright, so... Now, he was talking about something a little bigger than, so let's go for something about 1/3 of a worm. Afternoon, just set it up. So what are you saying? There you go, there's the first worm on. Yes, and where did I put that one that I just slapped? That'd be that one. Yes, for those that don't know, when you have some fresh lug, as long as it's not too old, if you throw it down hard on the pebbles or on a flat surface, the muscles all contract and it stiffens the lug up, which means it goes on easier and stays on easier. So, I'll move the tripod over as well because I don't think that's in view at the moment. Oh, you muppets. Yes, I tied this rig yesterday straight onto this 4 ounce, so I can't use the 5 ounce on this one because I need the hook do to flick on the weight. Okay, need to remember that for any more that I tie up. If I tie them up like that, they can only be used on these impact leads. But to be honest, I was thinking of going back to impact leads. Right, so there it is, and I think I could even afford to bring those a bit closer with a longer snood, so I don't know. Right, let's go and try this up-tied in a bit then. Right, move the tripod over. Right, I've got some ragworm left as well, so I think I'll try a piece of ragworm. I was also thinking of this whilst I was doing my videoing yesterday, my editing, that maybe you'd like to see all this nonsense going on. So, these are the ragworm I've got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit of old one. So I've got 5 ragworm, which incredibly are still alive, but that's after Friday. And these are the lugworm that Justin gave me. I salted them gently, and they're still in really good condition. So I think I'll go for, let's put a bit of ragworm on the bottom. Now, as I said, something Justin picked up is that I've been putting way too big a baits on. I still can't get my head around this though, because with a smaller bait there's not much smell emanating from it, and that's why a lot of you would have been seeing I've been doing those chum cages to try and get some smell in the water. But Justin was showing me yesterday what he and others have been catching, how on the competitions that we do, the matches, and basically it's that size. So with a size 6 hook, it's just covering the shank of the hook. So that's a ragworm. Now, yes, ragworm on the bottom, and then a lugworm on the top. And like I say, this one's got a shorter snood in. Now what something Justin was also talking to me about yesterday is sometimes you should be using short snoods when it's a bit calmer and long snoods when it's not. Because if you put long snoods on, let's say that's the whole long snood, you put the long snood on and it's calm, the whole lot will just end up in a heap, and the fish might take it and swim around with it and there not be any indication on the line. So when it's calmer and you've got a short one, as soon as it takes it up, it can snag itself, or there's an indication. And also for on long ones, for strong ones, sorry, with the long ones, it flaps around better. And like I say, the information I was gleaning yesterday was invaluable. So even though I did thank him and thank him and thank him on YouTube, I can't say thank you enough. Well, say it more if I actually catch a fish. So let's just get this one all hooked up. So even though this is a shorter rig and snoods, I want to try the 5 ounce on the Grauwel diamonds to see how it goes. Because, what did I say that was? That was one of those blue impacts, which I looked up this morning. That's only 3.5 ounces. And the ones I have been using are the 90-gram Geminis. These ones. And he was saying that I should be using bigger weights, really, with this rod. Because this rod can cast them a lot better than the Cobra. So this is what I'm going to do today. I've even got a 6 ounce weight with me. So this is a 5 ounce. I've measured this morning, it's exactly 5. So it's a day today, like I say, trying some of these things out. More casting practices, more casting practice. Right, if I do it that way, there you go. You can see dog walkers or any other women that want to come along and spend all that time bending over in front of me. Oh yeah, pigeon. So I've just done some on the beach surgery of this rig. I've replaced the clip at the bottom with a clip with a hook thing on, so I can chuck this 6 ounce weight out. Try it. Bloke next to me just had a fish. Well done, mate. That's a good size.
There you go. Alright.
Yep.
Happy?
It was 36 centimetres. What did you catch it on?
Leg one.
Well done.
Leg one. Yes, thank you.
So that's another blank for me, and it's time to go home.